let me. Hello, everyone. It's Nicole Dennis here, and I'm here with the amazing Larry MacFarlane. So, hey, Larry, great to have you here. So we've been working with Larry for quite a few years now, maybe 4 years, on various, iterations of the technology that he has now brought forth in Jeanie Go. So you have like a background in IT, right, Larry? You've like done a lot of work in Silicon Valley, which is like kind of the San Francisco area, for those of you who don't know, in the United States, where a lot of the technology companies are headquartered. And then you've also worked in a network marketing company in the corporate side as well. So you really have a incredible understanding of the industry. And, I always get a lot of insights talking to you because you've got so much experience and in the network marketing industry and really understand what us as field leaders need. So can you share with us a little bit about, what inspired you to take on, bringing a technology project to the market for network marketing?
Yeah, of course. So school for me was computer science, and right out of school, in fact, while I was still in school, I started my first business. I had a computer store that turned into a software company. And about a decade out of school, I sold my first company and ended up in Silicon Valley in the San Francisco Bay Area working for the company that acquired my company. And soon thereafter, well, about 6 years later, actually, I got recruited away from there by a company closer to home. I was living in Utah and commuting every week to San Francisco.
That's crazy.
It was crazy. It was hard on my family. And so I got recruited by a network marketing company, by New Skin Enterprises, and I became the president of a new division of theirs, a technology division. And we launched a whole new line of products in technology. And that was my first exposure to network marketing. So it kind of blended my passion then, which was technology, with this new, I love learning new things. And what I've discovered was that there are lots of entrepreneurs in the world that think a lot like me. You're all a little bit crazy, right?
That's right. You have to be.
We're the people that change the world, right? We've got the courage to come up with new ideas and to do things other people don't do. And I love working with people like that. But I discovered at New Skin that compensation plans are hard, and realizing your dreams is something that has its ups and its downs. Absolutely. And that it's not an easy road to do what we do either. And it just broke my heart whenever I would see people who gave up on their dreams. And so not long after, I was at New Skin for over 5 years. And then I left, honestly, a little bit disillusioned because of seeing people fail with a compensation plan that was too hard, much harder than ASEA. And I left and I went back to Silicon Valley and was in technology and got recruited away again by another network marketing company, Zango. I became the chief marketing officer of Zango, led by one of my ex-colleagues at New Skin, and had a great experience at Zango.
Drawn back into the network marketing.
Yep, drawn back. You can never leave, right? But while I was there, I decided that what I really wanted to do was to blend my two passions. I thought that I could make it possible for people who might otherwise struggle to succeed in network marketing to actually succeed by giving them tools that made it easier to communicate, easier to track what their business is doing, easier to follow up, easier to do the fundamental things that seem simple but are really quite challenging to learn and do.
Yeah.
And that gave birth to Jixiti, the company that I run today. Wow. And we built the first version of Jeanie 6 years ago, and it has evolved with your help and a lot of partnership with Justin and Nicole into Jeanie Go that you see today.
And so, yeah, what are the, having that perspective of, when you're in that kind of role that you were in on the corporate side, it gives you a different perspective of really like the struggles that I guess that people are facing in this industry and what they're doing, because it's your job, right? Marketing and sales and technology, and you're looking at all the numbers from the corporate side of, what makes someone successful and what doesn't. So what do you see are the things that people really struggle with when they join this industry and where they really get stuck?
Well, the chief stumbling block is that people don't actually know what to do, even when they do know what to do. Even when you train them what to do, in their minds, they don't know what to do. And it's really just fear. Fear causes us to freeze. And so our brains lock up. The things that we've learned, especially the things we've learned recently, don't come to mind. And we think that we don't know how to do what we should do. And so in those early months of a networking business, it's so critical that we teach consistently and we provide something that reminds people how to do the simple behaviors that are the engine of success. How do we contact new people on a consistent basis? How do we do that in a professional way? How do we just follow up simply? It's not rocket science, but it's so hard to make yourself do things if you're not sure that you're doing them right. And so something like Jeanie Go allows leaders like Nicole to show you exactly what to do, and you to then do them knowing that you're saying the right things, that you're doing things in the right order, that you're following up in a prompt way. And those simple things actually then become simple, and you're able to get it done.
Absolutely. And I think, that's like, I know myself as a leader, like I have people now, what should I send? What video should I send? Like people get stuck even on that. And that's, I think, the beauty of what has been put together with Jeanie Go. It's like, okay, here's a short list of things, ask a couple of questions and like send one of those. And then if it's, we've been able to categorize the library for our team. And like, so if someone does have a specific thing, like they're an athlete and they want to know specifically about that, you can just click on the athlete category and send them something that's specific to that interest. But that's not most people, right? Like there's just a really short list of things to send to most people. So when you were developing, Jeanie Go, obviously, like, it's been through a lot of iterations, and it's definitely like, this has been a massive step change, Jeanie Go, from the previous iterations of the software. So you're thinking about also, the people using it. So those like new people to network marketing, but what you've developed in this version of the software platform and the app is also the ability for leaders like us to set up, this is the exact process so that people aren't going off and doing something different or like, trying all different things when they get started. So yeah, where did that vision come from? Because I know you've held such a strong vision for this.
Sometimes simple insights take a lot of experience and a lot of trial and error and pain to discover. And when you discover them, they're obvious, but until you discover them, they're not, right? And the key insight for Jeanie Go is that the people who know how to build this business need to be the people who create the system and put the content into Jeanie Go. It sounds obvious, right? But we had been relying on our partners that were network marketing companies like ASEA, letting ASEA have a major say in what goes into Jeanie Go. And of course, ASEA is a great company, a valued partner. They make the product, they pay us the money, they create great marketing materials, they do amazing things that we need, but they don't know how to do what you do. They don't know how to do those simple behaviors. They're not out on the sharp end being fearful every day of rejection. They don't feel any of that stuff. And once we decided, we're going to let Justin and Nicole and other leaders decide exactly what that process is, people who've proven that they can do it, who are demonstrating the success, who are good at mentoring and good at teaching and good at systems, we'll let them do it, all of it. And so we built some tools that allow now Nicole to do everything for herself.
Yeah, I love it.
It's not the technology that makes the difference. It's what Nicole puts into the technology that makes the difference.
Yeah, absolutely. And yeah, we've been very thoughtful, I think, of what, like I've really considered what we put in there and how to structure it. And I'm even going, okay, I think I can like simplify that further and make some improvements to the way that I've done it, but it's so easy. I can just get in and do that and still like just have it all there instantly for my team, which I really like, I love. And I'm so grateful to you, Larry, for having given us this platform where people can have everything that they need to run this business from their phone. It's so amazing. So so there's a free version, which is amazing. Like, so pretty much everyone, when they start, they can get a free version of the app. They can get started. It's got a lot of great features, but there's also a pro version. And, I think anyone who is serious about the business really should upgrade to the Pro version because it's got some enhancements, and you can pay it annually in advance, right, and get 2 months for free, which is amazing. So do you want to share with us a little bit about the Pro version and kind of like the extra value add that you get with that?
You bet. So Pro version is exactly what it sounds like, right? It's for pros. Are you a network marketing pro? Well, you are. If you have decided that this is what you're going to do and you're going to build a business, you have just defined yourself as a professional. You're going to make money doing this. If you're that person, then you need to not only have tools to contact people and follow up with people, but you need to have tools to track your business, what's happening in the people with the people that you bring into your business. How do you help them? How do you keep track of what's going on with them? How do you keep yourself motivated and informed? And this is not a simple thing. There's a lot of information to consume. You don't want to wake up every morning and have to go run reports and figure out what's going on and make a bunch of phone calls. You want that to just be coming to you. And that's what Jeanie Go does. It makes it possible for you to do a higher volume of business. So you can make more contacts, you can get more done. Besides the mobile app, you now have a desktop companion app that lets you do things in volume. But the best things are the things that then come to you because of the Pro version. You get notifications in real time about what's going on in your business. You get a daily email with just tons of information about what's going on in your downline and where your volumes are and the people that you need to qualify. How are they doing so you can help them, and where are they in their fast forwards and all of that sort of thing. These are the features that a professional needs, and that's what Pro is. And it's just $20 a month if you pay monthly, or $200 a year, 2 months free if you pay yearly. Those are US dollars. It's converted into Australian dollars for you. And it also, if I can just throw in a plug, you guys entirely fund the innovation and development of Jeanie Go. There's no participation from ASEA. This is all about the field and what you fund the next generation of Jeanie Go every day with your contributions. And I thank you so much for that.
Yeah, it's amazing. So yeah, go out and get Pro if you haven't already, because it is, really helpful. We have the leader version, which is, you don't need to worry about ever upgrading to that because we're like taking care of all of that. Do you want to give a little bit of a sneak peek into some of the enhancements that are coming with Jeanie Go? Like there's some really exciting things happening around translations and things like that I think people will be excited for as they want to build a global team and things like that in the future.
Well, let's see. I'm going to highlight a couple of them. Translations, you mentioned. We have 6 languages right now that are just about finished. In addition to English, we have Spanish and French and Italian and Chinese and Thai, and several others are being worked on right now. So very soon, ASEA or Jeanie Go will be available in all languages that ASEA supports. So watch for that. And that's coming right away. That's partially available now. It will be available by the end of the month. Also, watch for a change in the way we notify you, particularly as a Pro subscriber. We send text messages today, and they're great, right? These are probably everybody's favorite features. They get notified about what's going on in their business, but we're about to change to in-app notifications, which have lots more power. Not only do you receive them in a beautiful way, just the way you receive other notifications on your phone, but they can do magic things now. So as you learn about a new rank advancement, you can touch it and go straight to the contact information for the person who rank advanced, so you can call them right then. Or somebody clicks a link in your email and you can touch it and go right to follow up with that person. This is coming really soon as well. And with that, or right on the heels of that, Justin and Nicole's ability to send messages like that to their entire team to remind you of upcoming calls and events and promotions, so you'll never forget these things again. It's a lot of power coming in the palm of their hands. And then next year, for our Pro subscribers as well, the functionality that we have in our desktop app today to see your team, your downline and your upline and what's going on with them, that will also come to the mobile app for Pro subscribers too. So lots coming, and lots more that I didn't mention. And we have an update every week. So jump on board, help us out, and enjoy the ride with us.
Awesome. Thank you so much, Larry, for taking the time to do this little interview with us today. So this will be featured in the first edition of our Shine Bright Team magazine, which I'm really excited to launch. So it'll be great to have a feature article on Jeanie Go in there. So thank you so much for your time.
Bye-bye.